From establishing world dominance to managing entire nations under their protocol, presidents play a vital role in transforming a country into a superpower in just a matter of years, granting them large popularity. So stay tuned in today's video, as we will be listing down the top 10 famous presidents or leaders in the entire world. But before we get straight into the list, make sure to like and smash the subscribe button to stay updated with Streaming Encyclopedia's videos. Number 10. Benjamin Netanyahu. Whether it's international ties or nuclear deals, this Israeli president is always featured in the daily news and is most famous for being named the Game of Thrones. That's because he manages to play games between relations with America and Palestine, while managing to remain stable at the very same time. Needless to say, this individual's confidence is pretty astounding. Next at number 9 is King Salman of Saudi Arabia. Despite a controversial ruling period and the fact that 8 of his 12 sons supported a coup against him, King Salman was able to radicalize Saudi Arabia's economy by reducing oil prices, producing more barrels of black gold, and protecting the country's global market share, despite the increasing competitiveness in the oil extraction industry. Coming in at number 8 is Shinzo Abe. We still can't manage to get over the news of his shocking assassination because he was Japan's longest reigning president. Shinzo was famous for his intellectual approach to improving the country's economy by establishing ties with many countries and initiating the production of silicon chips with Mark Zuckerberg. Securing 7th position is David Cameron. The former Prime Minister of Great Britain has gained large amounts of fame because he attempted to negotiate and pact with the EU, stating that it is in the country's best interests. Cameron's proposal included looser rules for immigrants and had conducted meetings with the Queen to devise a 5-year economic plan for the country. Seems like this individual was in for some serious work. Number 6. Pope Francis. The leader of the Catholic faith has been raising public concerns more than any priest before him. The Pope speaks about rights of admission and sympathies for immigrants and refugees when entering a country, and has continued to voice concerns over the severity of climate change and urged for more action against that matter. Furthermore, his recent ruling on marriage and homosexuality has contributed to his popularity. Halfway at number 5 is Narendra Modi. The Prime Minister of India is the governor of the largest democracy in the world with over 1.2 billion people. His plans to make India a technologically advanced nation are strengthening his everlasting government. His journey to Silicon Valley helped him foresee a better future for India after meeting representatives from both Google and Facebook. He is the second most followed political leader on Twitter after Barack Obama. Number 4. Angela Merkel. The 10-year ruling chancellor of Germany has challenged herself to face many difficult obstacles. She is currently managing the European refugee crisis, spoke against Putin in Ukraine's defense, and has held the Eurozone together during a recession and financial collapse. Her country currently has the lowest unemployment rate and one of the strongest economies in Europe, highlighting her popularity and success. Down to number 3, Vladimir Putin. Putin is famous for being a dangerous and risk-taking leader, launching military attacks in Ukraine and Syria and spending over $2.5 million on airstrikes. Every day, this president aims to take Russia to new heights of world dominance and power. Number 2. Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping is the president of China and has been titled the most powerful Chinese leader in history. His power and control are beyond imagination, as he controls everything from military to the internet. His attempts to improve the economy have resulted in China overtaking the US in terms of economic development. It's no surprise that with such immense power, this president has life-sentenced many of his former enemies. It's time for the number 1 ranking for the world's most famous president, none other than Barack Obama. Often recognized as the first African-American president of the United States, Barack Obama has accelerated the US healthcare and economic system to great extents. On the other hand, he is famous for the interference in the Middle East in the hope to fight terrorism against ISIS, the Taliban, and other Syrian military groups. Well, that concludes our top 10 list for this episode. We hope you enjoyed this week's video, and if you did, make sure you give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos coming soon.